if someone has that sort of smile, when they are smiling, they make everyone else smile, then their smile is contagious, that you are
Contagious.
also getting it. You can also say, I used to play tag with my friends. You can
Oh,
simply say
wow.
that.
What did
Actually,
you used to play in your childhood?
what I used to play in my childhood. Well, obviously, hide and seek was one, and the tire thing that you said, I never exactly played that one with.
Oh, really? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much. All right. So, Mansi, right? That's your name.
Yes, yes.
All right. Nice to meet you, Mansi. My name is Prolay,
Same
and this is
here.
the first time we are actually talking to each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Mansi, where are you from?
I'm from Delhi.
You're from Delhi. All
Hmm.
right. That's great. So, because we are actually meeting for the first time, I would actually like to know a little bit about you. So, could you please just tell me something about yourself?
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. As you know, my name is Mansi
Mm-hmm.
Gola. I hail from
Mm-hmm.
Delhi. I am a mother of two beautiful kids, and simultaneously, I'm a teacher too. I have been teaching for a very long time, but it's been 6 to 7 years. I
Mm-hmm.
have started teaching English also to improve myself. I want to
Okay.
get lots of confidence in my communication. I want to get that
Mm-hmm.
natural vibe. So that's what I have been uh, doing.
Uh-huh. Okay. And what do you teach exactly?
I teach English, grammar
Mm-hmm.
also, and spoken English also. That's how
All
I
right.
learn. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's how you learn. So, are you
Yes.
teaching on any online platform or are you teaching maybe outside of it?
Previously, I used to teach in a school. Then, after
Mm-hmm.
joined an NGO where I worked 45
Mm-hmm.
years, and I run Facebook page and YouTube channel
Mm-hmm.
also, from where I get students. So I
Okay.
do not teach kids. I teach
Mm-hmm.
adults like homemakers,
Mm-hmm.
nurses, bankers. So they are good in their field, but the communication
Mm-hmm.
is zero.
Okay. All right. And you're simply trying to help them with their communication. All
How
right. That's
much I
actually
know.
incredible. Yeah.
Hmm.
However much you know. I mean, everyone is helping in whichever way they can, right? So because you're already a teacher and you're helping others to be better when it comes to their spoken ability or their understanding of the English language, because of that, I'm a little curious and I want to ask you this. What exactly brings you here to this platform then?
Actually, I want to get that when I speak in a very
Mm-hmm.
simple way. So my way of
Okay.
speaking is very simple, very basic. So I want to get that
Mm-hmm.
style, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, my answer or my sentences must be attractive,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
others. So that's what I want to learn from tutors.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's interesting. And outside of it, what are your hobbies? How do you like to spend your free time then?
Actually, as I told you, I am a teacher, so
Mm-hmm.
I spend my lots of hours in teaching because
Mm-hmm.
I teach online. I gave these days I provide I think 9 classes. So
Okay.
I am busy in my teaching, and whenever I get free
Mm-hmm.
time, so I just love to spend time with learning something, or
Mm-hmm.
I just love to watch some vlogs of
Okay.
anything. It could be
Mm-hmm.
anything. I just want to spend my time. Where are you
Instead,
from?
I'm from Kolkata. Thanks for asking me that. All right. So that's that. That's pretty much all about the introduction and everything, right? Now, the thing is, you are also, I guess, you used to definitely come across a lot of people when you are teaching them, and you get to know exactly who they are and what sort of difficulties they're facing. But when you teach, say, obviously on Facebook page, or if you have any online platform that is maybe YouTube videos and things like that, you don't exactly have the idea as to who is watching it, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, and whatever mistakes they are making, right? So
I also
sometimes do
make
you
sometimes I also make many
Mhm.
mistakes.
Possible, yes, but my question is, so because of that, do you sometimes feel that maybe you're not getting to know anything about your learners?
Sometimes I feel still I have one
Hmm.
learners. I will not tell the name of that
Hmm.
lady. She is
Okay.
I would say she's very lazy. She does not want to do anything. She
Mm-hmm.
just want me to speak in the class all the time. So whatever I teach her, at that point she'll say, yes, I got it. And after a moment, after a second, she'll say, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to speak it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how to make the sentence. So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I cannot understand that lady. I'm not getting anything about
Mm-hmm.
that lady. It's
Uh-huh.
very difficult for me to understand her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, very
I
difficult
can
and
fully
challenging too.
understand. There are some learners who are a little difficult, right? Um,
Yes.
Personally, when it comes to me finding it a little difficult to instruct people, I'm just sharing a little bit of a personal story. Sometimes some learners are there who would actually tell you they have idea about everything. Okay. But then again, when they do make some mistakes, and if you do correct them, they would say, I know about all of these things. But when it comes to some practices, right, in terms of based on their mistakes, if you tell them, they would say that I already know all of these things. I don't need to practice that. I should focus on something else, right?
You should not
So
be so
now,
arrogant if you want to
mhm,
really learn.
true. But in this particular case, I don't think it's exactly the case of arrogance. It's the fact that, sometimes some people have very different idea as to how they want to progress, right? And if your idea of progression or whatever you are suggesting them is not aligning with that, then they wouldn't be interested to pursue or to actually follow that path, right?
No,
So
actually,
that.
a real learner will
Mm-hmm,
not get disappointed with any
mm-hmm,
teacher, because if they are not
mm-hmm,
learning a lot of things from any tutor, definitely they are going to
mm-hmm,
learn few things from every tutor. And not
mm-hmm.
from any tutor, we can learn from everybody in our life if we are
Mm-hmm.
interested in learning. If somebody is rectifying our
Yeah.
mistake, if somebody is guiding us, we should
Mm-hmm.
not think like this, oh, why that person is rectifying my mistake, why that person is guiding
Mm-hmm.
me. I'm very matured and intelligent person. We should not think like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
True. Yes. So I like the way you were thinking. So when it comes to you personally, say, suppose you're talking to someone in real life, you're just having a conversation, and the other person just simply makes a mistake, maybe pronunciation mistake or something, maybe some grammatical mistakes. So in that case, do you correct them or do you simply keep silent?
If I would, first of all, I would love to talk about myself. When
Mm-hmm.
I talk to any tutor at that time, I also make so many mistakes. Like I mispronounce a
Mm-hmm.
word, and I make grammatical mistakes also. And after making
Mm-hmm.
that mistakes, I get to know, okay, I did it. And when a
Mm-hmm.
tutor is telling me, I think like it's okay. But if a learner that is
Mm-hmm.
trying to speak for a few minutes, that is not
Mm-hmm.
able to speak for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes, so if that
Mm-hmm.
person is trying for the first time, then we should not interrupt. We should let them
Mm-hmm.
speak, because
Yeah.
these grammatical mistake can be cleared after some times also. So we should let them
Mm-hmm.
speak for few minutes, and after that we can
Yes.
tell them. Or if that person
Mm-hmm.
is like aware about all the things, still that person is like me. I am making any
Mm-hmm.
mistake, you can tell me on the spot.
Yeah. All right. Well, it depends on the setting itself, right? Maybe if you're simply having a conversation with your friends and then they make a mistake, but they're not continuing, they simply stop. They just simply said one thing. And that one thing itself was a little bit of an error, then I guess you can correct them. But at the same time, you need to realize who you're correcting. Sometimes people also
Yeah.
get offended if you correct them, right?
Hmm.
So, yeah, that is definitely a judgment that everyone has to make, especially someone who's correcting, right?
But you can
So,
correct me whenever I make any mistake. You can correct
mhm,
me. That's why I'm here. I want to
mhm.
learn. I want to get my mistake
Yes,
correct.
uh-huh,
Hmm.
corrected. Yeah,
Corrected. Yes, I want to get my mistake corrected.
yeah. All right. Yeah, definitely. That's exactly why you're here. And I'm also here for that particular reason, right? So, yeah, that's that. All
Hmm.
right. Now, when it comes to today's particular session, it is actually about happiness, right? Or
Okay.
basically, it's about laughter, the joy of laughter. That's what the topic is called. So, instead of simply asking about laughter, I actually want to ask you this: when it comes to life in general, right? Your personal life, what are some of the things that makes you happy, that you find some joy in it?
everybody's at home, and
Okay.
everybody has day off. That time I feel very
Mm-hmm.
happy. And when we go
Okay.
outside together, we spend time, quality
Mm-hmm.
time with each other. So at that moment, I
Mm-hmm.
feel so happy and delight.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Don't say I feel happy and delight. You're supposed to say I feel happy and delighted.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. So that is also another correction. All right, fine. So when it comes to going outside, what are the things that you go outside for? For simply maybe going to the restaurant or movies or other things?
I'm not fond of movies. I
Okay.
stopped eating outside foods also. It's been, I think, 4 years. I do not have
Uh-huh.
anything from outside, but yeah, rarely sometimes I can have.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time we go for shopping. We go for visiting any new place. It could be any
Uh-huh.
mall or any historical place or
Mm-hmm.
anything, anywhere we can go.
Okay.
Our motive is to spend time together.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
where we
But
can
see,
go.
the thing is, if you're actually going outside, even to visit some historical places, even over there, you do feel a little hungry and maybe you do want to grab a bite, right? Somewhere,
So
something.
there are some options which I can have,
Mm-hmm.
as like I can have, you know what I feel about restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
When we
Mm-hmm.
go, we cannot see how they are preparing food. You know,
Okay.
they prepare that in another kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot go there. We
Mm-hmm.
cannot visit that. So
Mm-hmm.
we don't know what they are doing with that food. So
Mm-hmm.
I cannot have that. I have that feeling, disgust feeling before having that.
Okay.
So it's better to
Mm-hmm.
have from small street, and small
Mm-hmm.
street food like kachori,
Okay.
you know, with
Okay.
aloo ki sabji. So I can have this
Okay.
type of simple food because there's
Uh-huh.
no such hygiene problem or like that. They are preparing everything in front of our eyes. So I can have this type of
Mm-hmm.
food, but not on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever I
Okay.
go, I just carry my own food, something to have.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. So basically, I guess you believe that the kitchens in the restaurants are dirtier than the street food
I'm
vendors,
pure
right?
vegetarian, and that's why I have doubt always. I have doubt.
Okay.
I cannot survive any
Mm-hmm.
in any country. I cannot survive
Mm-hmm.
easily. Hmm.
Okay. So even in that case, if you're going to a restaurant, you have to look for a purely 100% vegetarian restaurant, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And
All
if I
right.
go to any marriage function or
Mm-hmm.
any function, what I have
Mm-hmm.
just rice and chole. Only that. Nothing else.
Okay. All right. You can get some parathas and all that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can have that.
Mm-hmm.
But the oil, I cannot
Mm-hmm.
trust on anything
Ah,
because
okay.
sometimes the oil, like the oil is, what is that?
Uh-huh.
Uh, I'm not getting
Mm-hmm.
the word of that oil. They used to make that ice cream also. In every food, they are using that oil.
Mm-hmm.
What is that oil?
Vegetable oil.
Hmm. Uh, I'm not getting the oil name.
You're
So
not
that is very
getting the
harmful
oil
for our
name.
health. But everything
All
is
right.
being cooked in that only.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. When it comes to oils that they use, it can be any type of vegetable oil they choose. Some people use sunflower oil. Some people use
No.
probably
For
grapeseed
doing
oil and
business?
stuff like
For
that.
doing business? No, not at all. No, 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 no,
Um,
never.
maybe not. Maybe not. When it comes to vegetable oil, it can come from anything and everything, right?
Hmm.
I guess grapeseed oil is not very expensive. I'm not exactly sure, right?
Hmm.
But anyway, so that is that. I also don't exactly have much idea about different type of oil because personally I don't
My
exactly
kids
care
know
as
about the
much.
name of the oil. My kids knows
Hmm.
the name of the oil.
Hmm.
If I ask them, they will tell the name. Because
Okay.
chips and everything is cooked in
Hmm.
that oil only. I don't know the name. I'm not
Okay.
getting the name of that oil. It's very
Hmm.
harmful for health. Ice
Okay.
cream is also made with that oil.
Uh-huh.
Ice cream.
Ice
I
cream
also
is
don't have ice
also
cream.
made with that oil. Um, I also don't exactly know. I don't see the packaging either. I simply go and buy whichever one I want.
Palm oil. Palm oil. That is called palm oil.
Palm oil.
That is very harmful.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Palm oil is very harmful. So that's why I don't want to
Okay.
have anything which is very harmful for
Mm-hmm.
our health. I
Mm-hmm.
have very simple food, home cooked food, green
Okay.
vegetables, pulse,
Mm-hmm.
seeds. I have this only. Still, I'm so fatty and chubby.
All right. Just now you've pronounced one word, this word. I'll just write it in the chat box. Can you pronounce it once?
Pulse, pulses. I don't. I said
Uh-huh.
pulses.
Yeah. All right. It is pulse, but previously how you pronounced it sounded a lot like pearl that you wear around your neck. Okay. The
Oh,
jewelry
really?
pearl.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
It
flow, I
sounded a
use
little
that. I
like
think
that.
so. Yes. In
Yeah.
flow, I think so.
So, mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay.
Could be possible. So that was just some sort of issue with that pronunciation. But anyway, right now
I'm
you've did
having
it
this issue.
correctly.
I have this problem. I mispronounce. I think
Mm-hmm.
most of the words I mispronounce.
Well, not most of the words. I'm seeing only a few, right? So
Okay.
when I see them, I'll definitely correct them. But I'm not seeing that most of the words are mispronounced. It's just this word sounded a little different. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, that's that. Now coming back to laughter, right? When it comes to when it comes to talking about laughter in general, sometimes like some people say that like his laughter is very contagious, or that smile is contagious and things like that. What do you think people mean when they say that someone's smile is contagious or their laughter is contagious?
Contagious means?
Okay, contagious means something that spreads easily.
Okay, okay, contagious. Wow.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so some people think laughter and a smile is contagious, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I do believe in it because this is a
Hmm.
thing where we don't have to spend a single pie. We can give this
Uh-huh.
to any other person easily. And that's what
Hmm.
we don't want to do because we want to get that happiness. We want to have that
Hmm.
laughter moment in our life and we want to have
Hmm.
all the fun in our life. But we don't want to see others happy and we don't want
Hmm.
to give a smile on others' face. So we are so
Okay.
selfish, but there is no need to be more selfish in our life. And this is, I forgot the word. What was this word?
Contagious.
What was the word? This
Contagious.
contagious. So these can be contagious easily, but we
Hmm.
don't want to do that, right?
Hmm.
I believe in it.
Yes.
We don't want to give a
Okay.
smile to any other person. We just
Mm-hmm.
want to demotivate others.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to
Mm-hmm.
pull back down, pull
Mm-hmm.
down them,
Pull
pull back
down.
down, pull down them. What is which one is correct?
Pull down. Pull
Pull down.
down is
Yeah.
correct. See,
Yeah.
back comes when it is something happening in return. Okay. So you pulling someone down, and then if they pull you down, then you can say that I pulled them
Okay,
down
pull them
and they
down.
pulled me back.
Back.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So now competition, like this
Mm-hmm.
world is all about competitive world. So in this world,
Mm-hmm.
we just want to compete others in every way. If they
Mm-hmm.
are more happy, we just want to be more happy than them, and we just want to see
Yeah.
them sad, upset, and
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
yes. So that's why
Okay.
people do not want to see happy others. We don't
Okay.
want to see others happy.
People do not want to see
See
others
others
happy.
happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, fine. So when it comes to contagious, let me give you a little idea about the word. Now, the word,
Contagious.
when you use
Contagious.
it for laughter or smile, right, it gets used and
Mhm.
it's totally fine and it's perfect actually in that way. But generally, this word has a negative connotation. Okay. When you say something is contagious, that means it is spreading fast. And most of the time, people use it for diseases that are spreading fast.
Oh,
When
yes,
it comes
yes.
to, say, for example, COVID, you can say it was a contagious disease, right? And it was spreading definitely very, very fast. So,
Contagious. Yes. Wow.
yeah. So,
Good.
any sort of disease that actually spreads fast can be
Mhm.
termed
Contagious
as
disease.
contagious. Yeah.
Contagious.
But when it comes to laughter, what laughter being contagious, a smile being contagious means is that, like you do have probably some people in your life, when they smile, instead of knowing what they're smiling about, you just start smiling just by looking at their face, right?
Hmm. It happens.
Yeah. So if someone has that sort of smile, when they are smiling, they make everyone else smile, then their smile is contagious. That you are
Contagious.
also getting it, right? So that's what it
Contagious.
means. Yeah. All right. So now, what I do want to ask you is when it comes to laughter or just happiness in general, right? Do you have maybe some childhood memories of watching any TV show or cartoon that made you happy or that made you smile?
It's a very beautiful question to answer. When I was kid, at that time I
Hmm.
used to watch Shaktiman and Raja Rancho. In that
Okay.
show, a monkey was there. So we used to
Mm-hmm.
watch that show and that Shaktiman also. So
Mm-hmm.
only these two serials shows
TV
used to
shows.
give me
Yeah.
that laughter and joy and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be very happy at that time.
Okay. All right. Do you know what is the difference between a serial and a TV show?
First, I will try to give answer. If I'm not
Mm-hmm.
correct, then you will tell. A
Okay.
serial means when they have a particular story and they are stretching that
Mm-hmm.
story for a very long time. That is called serial, right? It's like Saas
Okay.
Bahu in drama kind of.
Uh-huh.
And the show is every
Mm-hmm.
episode they have something new. They are not repeating that
Mm-hmm.
old content every day,
Mm-hmm.
right? They have something different in
Okay.
the in every episode. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not wrong,
You are pretty
wrong.
much correct in
Okay.
whichever way you're explaining it. Now, TV show means anything that comes on TV. Okay. If it is
Okay.
made for TV, it is a TV show. So, in general, even the serials are TV shows. Okay. But it's better to term them as TV shows because there are other shows. For example, say, maybe some game show like Kaun Banega Karodpati and stuff like that, right? It's not exactly a serial, it's a TV show, right?
Show. Yes. You
Because
cannot
they're not,
call it serial. You cannot call
yeah,
it serial.
exactly, because it's not a serial. But then the serials, the other shows, they are also TV shows because they are also other programs on TV, right? So everything is a TV show, just all serials are not, I mean, all TV shows are not serials, okay?
What are
Now,
serials?
the
What are serials?
Yeah, serials are basically a story, a continuous story that is getting
Ah,
told
yes.
partially, right? One at a time, or you're basically seeing fragments of it each and every single day. It can be weekly as well. But at the same time, the word serial does not exactly sound very nice in
Yeah.
today's time, right?
Hmm.
You can probably say that for obviously the shows that come on TV, but I don't think a lot of people do watch it in today's time. Everyone
Yes.
is watching all the TV shows on the streaming platforms, maybe Netflix, Hotstar, Prime, and stuff like that. So for them, it's better not to call them serials because they are
Serial.
formatted in a very specific way, right?
Hmm.
So they're simply TV shows, and it's better to call them TV shows. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. All right, fine. So we are actually running out of time. We don't have a lot of time. We have only 30 seconds left. So about this childhood memory that you've just shared, right? Um, just a few moments back when the class started, you said, like you like to spend a lot of time with yourself, right? You don't exactly like to spend the time with a lot of other people. So when you were a child, was it again the same story? Were you spending a lot of time with yourself?
At that time, that my story was opposite. Totally
Okay.
opposite. I used to spend time outside the home
Mm-hmm.
with my friends. I used to play
Mm-hmm.
multiple outdoor games. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Coco. Coco, what do we call? I don't know the name in English.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the place
It's
name in English. Could you please help me to
it is
tell the name
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
those plays in English? Okay, first
Mm-hmm.
Coco, hide and
Mm-hmm.
seek,
Mm-hmm.
Pussy ka papda,
Okay.
and Pakadam Pakadai,
Okay.
or Rasta,
Mm-hmm.
skipping, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
what is
skipping.
that? One more thing that Kanche.
Okay, I don't know
The
what that
second and the
is.
last one, tire wala game. That we used to get retired
Mm-hmm.
tire, like rejected tire of the cycle. We
Mm-hmm.
used to run that on
Mm-hmm.
the road on the street.
Okay. All right. So when it comes to Kho, it's a completely Indian game, right? Because of that, it does not exactly have an English name. It is simply called Kho. Okay.
Okay.
So you can call it that. When it comes to hide and seek, you know it
Hide and
is
seek.
hide and seek,
Yes.
and skipping, those are English names. When it comes to Pakram Pakrai, you can call it a tag or a game of tag. Okay.
Tag.
Yes, TAG, tag.
Oh, a game of a tag.
Yeah, it's just simply called tag or game of tag. Okay.
How do you make a sentence with it? I used to play
Mhm.
game of a tag.
No, just game of tag, not game of
I
a
used to
tag.
play game of tag.
Yeah,
I used to play game of tag.
yes.
Game
You
of.
can also say, I used to play tag with my friends. You can
Oh
simply say
wow.
that. Okay.
And one more I asked, Uch Needs ka Bhagna? Do you
I
what did
actually,
you used to play in your childhood?
what I used to play in my childhood. Well, obviously, hide and seek was one. And the tire thing that you said, I never exactly played that one with
Oh really?
anyone. Yeah. But
Okay.
yes, tag was
How old
another
are
one.
you? Sorry to ask,
Currently,
but how old are you?
mhm. Yeah, currently I am 25 years old.
So
Hmm.
that's why you don't know. Yes, yes, yeah. My brother also, younger brother, he didn't
Hmm.
play this game. 90s kids
Okay.
only played this game.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
Oh.
So that is possible. I also used to play a little bit of football and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
that and
I used to play
other
badminton
times we
also.
would, yeah, badminton as well. And other times we would probably just be running around. We used to play treasure as well sometimes. Do you know the game of treasure? What it is?
I heard the name of it, but
Mm-hmm.
actually,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If I know, I don't know the name.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in the game of treasure, basically, you hide something in the entire field. Okay. You dig up a hole and you hide something in that particular hole. And then there's going to be one particular person who's going to be the chore. Okay. And that
Yes.
person has to go and find where you hid
Oh,
it.
yes, we also
So,
used to play the game. We used to
okay.
use, I don't know the name, what we used to call it, but
Mm-hmm.
I also used to